Here's the thing about like that. My mom's like excited to tell me that the Navy SEALs have killed Barack Obama because in her head she's like the guy who did 9/11.
Go ahead, Nick. Do the intro.
Welcome to Jackass, the podcast.
I don't think we can.
No,
I don't think we can legally say that.
Can I say welcome to Jackass? Okay.
No.
Welcome to ridiculousness. What other fun shows? MTV.
You just gotta say,
House Hunters.
Say what's the name of our podcast? What's the name of our podcast?
You hate to see it.
No, but you have to welcome people to it.
Hello, welcome, welcome to the Apple Abode.
And then, what's your name?
I think I'm Nick.
I'm Adam.
Jeff. House Hunters, where we shoot other people's houses. Today, we're in an house.
Welcome to Guys Grocery Games. Today we'll be talking about guys.
We're talking about boys.
All right.
That'd be a hell of an
Cheers.
episode. Oh yeah, shots.
Come on, you can do it.
Oh God, yay!
We shouldn't have started
Red
with
Solo cup. I fill you up. Oh,
you. So after a weekend of drinking, that was not good.
oh,
No.
oh no!
Well, time to taste this concoction. It's a horrible green-brown color.
I'm drinking.
As people know, my cup is just a concoction of all the liquids we have. So it has both Gatorade, Screwball. You did put the Smirnoff in, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm having bubbler, wildberry bubbler with blue raspberry lemonade Smirnoff. So I added some of that.
Delightful.
And then it has...
This is what I was drinking when we were not gaming.
Oh, okay.
It also has my Andix beer in it, and Gatorade, and all the goods.
I am drinking Midwest Coast's Westtown Brown American Brown Ale. 12 fluid ounces done right.
10 stages of grief.
yeah, it rewired a lot of things in my brain. The bubbler comes out strong.
I did put a lot of that in
It
there.
is initially just sparkling water, so...
It's gotta be pleasant.
And then, no. And then there's
okay.
like a hint of Gatorade at the end, but the middle is just violence of alcohol fighting each other.
But the bubbler's only 5 calories.
Oh, good. For the other, like, 300 in this one cup.
That's why I was like, I have been adding that.
The Gatorade's 0 calories, so...
Oh, hey, Gatorade. That'll wash it all down.
Hey, you do realize you're the host of
I
this
know,
one,
right?
right? Okay, good.
All right. Somehow I'm the most prepared, and that's scary. As I wrote this while pumping gas this morning.
I'm still thinking about
gas.
mine.
I'll do mine in between.
Well, yeah, really all I got is an opener and some tabs, so here we'll rock and roll with it. All right. Well, welcome to... What the hell is this? This is...
We don't have to do
This
numbers.
is kind of like...
204.
Technically,
204?
technically this is 204, but
Okay.
we don't do numbers.
Well, I
really.
was going to say, technically this is a jury of drunken opinion, kind of, sort of. Whatever.
Well, I'll need to know that as the person uploading it, so that way I know, is this a
Yeah, we'll make this a jury of drunken opinion. I'll ask what everyone's opinion is later.
My body's warm.
All right. What does Caligula...
Can you just...
No, I can't. I need to... Fine. What does... This is going horribly. What does Caligula, who ruled Rome from 37 to 41 AD...
You thought about this while pumping gas?
Hold up.
This was just in your head?
Alice in Wonderland by Lewis and Carroll, the 1990 invasion of Kuwait, a 1965 Camaro have to do with John Wayne Gacy.
What does it have to do with him?
Yeah. All of those things. Well, they all have to do with each other, too.
Clowns.
No. Well, yeah.
John Wayne Gacy owned all of them.
He owned
They're
Caligula.
they were all buried under his floorboards.
He owned Caligula in the 1990 invasion of Kuwait.
Yeah, he did it. You heard it here first.
It's news to me. Well,
When was he arrested? It was in the
70s.
night. Was it the 70s?
I think so. Oh, I that's one of the tabs I have open. Hold on.
Because now I'm trying to think if he was in jail at 1990. Was he killed then? Everyone
72 and
died.
78.
Everyone's dead.
There are people alive from the 1990 invasion of Kuwait. Not Saddam, but people. There's also, I'm sure, a 1965 Camaro rolling around.
I was going to say mass murders, but you said Alice in Wonderland, which I don't think has mass murder in it.
It does.
Mass murders.
Nice. Yes, actually, a little bit. Lead.
Okay.
So, you have Caligula, who was a emperor in the early Roman Empire. Who is famous for fucking his sister and appointing a horse to the Senate.
Did he fuck the horse too?
Maybe. There's there's a little bit of a historical nuance there that people aren't certain about. Who was well known for drinking gallons of wine every night from a lead goblet.
Oh.
Yes. Then there is the.
I'm assuming
when did Alice in Wonderland come out?
I'm assuming John
one
Well,
of
Wayne.
those people.
the movie came out in the 50s.
I'm
So
assuming
the book
John Wayne
would have come
Gacy
out
is the
probably
Paint.
in the early 1900s. I think in the 1900s, possibly the late 1890s.
Adventures of Alice in Wonderland by Lewis and Carroll came out 1865. 1865. There you have the character of the Mad Hatter, who one of the main things involved in making hats at the time was mercury and lead. Because in order to make hats, you had to basically treat the leather and the animal skin with mercury, and then you're pouring the mercury out of a lead cup, so it's also aerosolizing lead. So that's Alice in Wonderland. Then you have the 1990, or no, sorry. Then you have the 1965 Chevy Camaro, where the 1965 Chevy Camaro, which really it's all cars post 1920. Cars were having trouble with engine knocking, and in order to solve engine knocking, they put lead gasoline in cars. Really, lead gasoline is the main staple of this episode. Because lead gasoline then leads you directly to the 1990 invasion of Kuwait and John Wayne Gacy. So when lead is absorbed into the body at a young age, fun things happen, and by fun things I mean basically as you mature in a non-lead based brain, as you mature, synapses rewire and are deleted and are remade. That doesn't happen when lead is exposed to a brain, and it basically causes aggression, ADHD, and impulse control disorders, which is what leads to a lot of people are or a lot of people have
there's a big
surmised
theory.
that the 1970s increase in serial killers was due to lead gasoline in the air in the 1950s and 60s.
And lead in the water.
Lead in the water, lead paint, and lead in the air.
Yeah.
Led to an increase in serial killers. We now are in an era where lead gasoline is no longer an issue in the United States. So, serial killers have reduced. You have seen a noted reduction in the amount of serial killers. And violent crime, to be fair. Because violent crime numbers are actually a lot lower than anything pre-1990, which is when it was banned completely worldwide. And then that takes you to the 1990 invasion of Kuwait, where Saddam Hussein invaded Kuwait for the oil fields because he was looking to make all of his money back from his failed invasion of Iran, where basically the Iranians just electrified an entire swamp and killed almost the entire Iraqi army. So you have that. So
this is why batteries should be in the ocean.
This is concerning that you took one paragraph of notes, opened up some tabs, and then the rest of this is just already in there.
Fun fact: the entire idea came while he was getting gas this morning.
Yeah.
This is actually a huge conspiracy, actually, because we're getting to the conspiracy theory part of this, which is the 1990 invasion of Kuwait. So the conspiracy theory part of it is that
Well, where's the lead withdrawal we can get? Just the fact of like
just the serial killers in the 70s,
Yeah.
because that's
I assumed it was like lead-based paint that he was rubbing on his face or something stupid.
Yeah.
no, so lead-based gasoline, because you have think about all the serial killers you have in the 70s. Those are all people who
Sorry,
were
hold
born.
on. I'm thinking of them.
Well,
Yeah, there you
also,
go.
yeah, he has probably one, and I bet you he's wrong.
He's probably gonna say like Ted Bundy.
Exactly, that's what I'm thinking.
I was going to say Dahmer.
Nope, that's 90s.
Oh, well.
Would you like to name a few serial killers from the 70s?
The 70s specifically?
Yeah, Charles Manson.
Yeah, you had Manson, which yet again is
All
always
the cults that were popping up in the 70s.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of fucking was Kemper 70s or was he
think
80s?
I think so. So the conspiracy theory part of it is that in the United States, you have all these serial killers pop up in the 70s. Post or before the 70s, those are all people that are going to be born in the 40s, 50s, and 60s. That's the majority of the population and the majority of these serial killers. During that time, every single car had lead-based gasoline. Lead was so prominent in the air, in the water, in every single product. Then you have this increase in serial killers. Then lead-based gasoline, lead paint is banned in the 80s and 90s. Now you have this marketable reduction in violent crime, serial killers, and it is just completely reduced and pushed down now that lead has been banned. And the people that had these effects of lead have now died and aged and gotten older and have actually learned how to have impulse control. Learned how to have impulse control. Because the lead stops you from developing parts of the brain that are responsible for impulse control, happiness, and focusing. And it stops the reabsorption of dopamine and other important chemicals that lead towards happiness, and happy chemicals prevent aggression. Now, take that exact same concept and move that to the Middle East and Africa. 1990 invasion of Iraq, Syrian civil war, Iran, Palestine, Israel. All of these
Wasn't the whole Rwanda genocide?
Rwanda.
Yeah.
Think about all of the.
It's a good movie.
The Rwandan.
Violent.
Yes, the Rwandan.
Depressing.
The Rwandan genocide. All of these things are in third world countries and developing countries where lead-based gasoline was not banned until 2005. So all of these countries are now having where it's basically where, like in the 40s in the U.S., 40s, 50s, 60s, people were born lead-based gasoline. 60s, 70s, 80s, serial killers, violent crime. We are now on that tail end, so there is a greater than zero chance that in the next 20 years, once that same timeline effect happens, as lead-based gasoline is removed from societies, that the Middle East and Africa
Fixes
and
itself?
will actually develop and have greater impulse control. Like the people there, wars will stop happening because they will now be able to properly have proper brain development.
Wild.
If you look at Saudi Arabia was the first Middle Eastern country that actually stopped using lead-based gasoline. Saudi Arabia has almost no violent crime. It has not waged a war in 20 years.
24 hours, I think.
Well, I mean, outside of what's happening in Yemen, that's really the only war that Saudi Arabia is involved in. But Yemen didn't stop using gasoline until it was lead-based gasoline until it was internationally banned in 2005. And you guys are correct. This is something I know all off the top of my head, and this is like one of my greatest things that I love learning about, and conspiracies I fully believe in, is that lead-based gasoline caused
Yeah, but
serial killers, in the 1990 invasion of Kuwait.
You're thinking too much into it that it's all going to be fixed, because it won't, because of chemtrails will take over the lead-based gasoline, and everything will be fucked again.
That would there was
Nick,
something that just
Nick,
happened.
it was just a joke. I don't believe in
There's
chemtrails.
something no, but the EPA just released like 40,000 documents worth of chemtrail documents that I have not gone through. I will never gone through. I'm not implying that I'm just gonna go through 40,000 EPA documents.
You would.
I probably. You're not wrong. So yeah, that is what.
Come back in 3 weeks when Nick has actually finished reading them all.
This is what Caligula.
Do you think they're going to put them in audiobook form for you?
That'd be nice, dude. So thank you for coming to my TED Talk. That's probably welcome to coming to my drum talk. My drum talk. We'll call it a drum talk. Where we find out what Caligula, Lewis Carroll, the 1990 invasion of Kuwait, the 1965 Camaro, and
John Wayne Gacy.
John Wayne Gacy all have to do with each other. That is lead.
That is lead.
Lead.
So
Lead also proves that the Earth is not 4,000 years old.
It's also flat.
so you said this was a jury of drunken opinion.
Yeah. Lead is who's on trial.
But
Guilty.
I thought the jury of drunken opinions was taking people and things that we
Think or bad.
think of bad or good and prove that they're the other.
This was a Drunken Jurors by Nick.
This is a jury of drunken opinion. It's just how you guys feel about lead.
So good. We should reintroduce it to gasoline.
Honestly,
we'd be able to
the
stop using ethanol.
the world was a lot more fun when there was lead and gas.
All I've learned from this is that if you want to create the greatest army ever, you need to take kids, get lead induced into them, and then finally, by the time they're in their 20s and 30s, you will have an unstoppable force of aggressive sons
So-
of
To be
bitches.
fair,
you have to-
Iraq
if you're-
lost that war. So,
Yeah, but could
Yes,
you,
but with the correct leadership of someone who hasn't had lead in
are
their
you trying to
system.
tell me that Saddam Hussein wasn't a good wartime general?
No. I wouldn't go
There's
as
a
far
man
as
that I saw publicly hanged on TV now.
That was dude. That was. Thank you. I was trying to remember if that's something I remember seeing. I remember seeing that in a restaurant.
I also remember
I
seeing
I
that.
remember seeing it like just on the news. Like I was watching stuff with my parents, and like it came up like it was one of those like breaking news things, and like it happened. I was like, I don't know if this was like a public execution that all the TV across
Well,
America
it's
needed.
like fucking Gaddafi. Gaddafi was fucking brutally murdered in the streets of Libya, of Tripoli. Like he was practically sodomized to death in the streets of Tripoli, and it was just on live TV.
They really tried to bring public executions back with national television, and everyone was kind of like, "Oh, okay." And then now, years later, we're here, the kids who saw it, and we're like, that was kind of fucked up, and
Yeah.
it's like burned into my head, but I never talk about it.
I didn't
remember
remember
asking my-
seeing Saddam Hussein until just now. So
I remember being excited that Saddam Hussein was hanged publicly because people in Detroit were cheering about it. And my dad went, "We don't cheer for that. We don't celebrate that."
oh, so your father decided to actually be a good father once.
I was 8. Saddam Hussein was hung when I was like 7 or 8.
Yeah, that seems about right. Yeah, it was early mid 2000s.
Yeah, like
I'm-
2005.
I think it was earlier than that.
That was, it was Obama was president.
So that would have been 08.
Yeah, 08 would have been the earliest.
Was he?
Saddam
Everyone says Obama caught Saddam Hussein.
Are you sure that's
No,
not you think Osama?
No, that's Bin Laden.
Bin
Yeah.
Laden. Bin Laden.
Hussein was caught.
Hussein was
hung
Bush.
in 06.
Yeah, I was like
Yeah.
Bush. What?
I have a fun story to tell you if we have time about
Yes.
Osama bin Laden.
Okay.
Also, I
Is
want
this
you to know your white screen I don't think is helping. From what I can see on the camera,
Same.
we look dark as shit.
Yeah. No, we'll figure it out next time.
We'll get there eventually. We'll put mirrors everywhere.
No, I'll just I'll steal a light from my dad.
So Bin Laden was found by the Navy SEALs in May of 2012. My mom woke me up to tell me that Osama bin Laden had been caught by Navy SEALs. But my mom, I was dead asleep on like a Saturday, and my mom gently shook me awake, and just goes, "The Navy SEALs killed Barack Obama." And I shot up out of bed and I went, "What?" And she's like, "Yeah."
That's the title of the episode. The Navy SEALs killed Barack Obama.
And then everyone's gonna have to, like, if they even make it through the full episode, to this point to finally hear why it's titled that.
It's called The Navy SEAls Killed Barack Obama,
did he?
Why is lead bad?
I woke up, shot up out of bed and went, "Excuse me?" And she's like, "Yeah, they killed Obama." I'm like, "Obama?" And she's like, "Yeah, they killed Obama." And I'm like, "They killed Obama? The Navy SEALs killed Obama?" And she's like, "Yeah, they killed Obama." And I'm like, "The President of the United States?" And she's like, "No, not the President, no,
9/11 guy.
9/11. And I'm like, "Osama bin Laden?" I'm like 14. I'm like 15, 16 maybe. And like, just... The Navy SEALs killed Barack Obama. I want you to picture being dead asleep, being gently woken up by your mother, and being told, "The Navy SEALs have killed Barack Obama."
I feel like this is the inception of a lot of your political beliefs.
Me waking up from being dead asleep, "The Navy SEAls have killed Barack Obama."
All right, end the episode, Nick. So, okay.
Yeah.
So,
Hold on, I'm being taught.
yeah, so you need to thank everyone for watching,
Thank you.
inform people, or thank everyone for listening and watching, inform people that if they want to watch it, they have to go to YouTube.
You have to pay us. Well, no, you don't. If you thank you for coming and watching. You have to come and watch us on YouTube.
But we are available in audio form wherever else you find podcasts.
We're available in audio on Apple and Spotify and other podcast platforms.
All of them.
All of them. All of them.
Mention our
Every
two
single
sponsors.
Our sponsors. Thank you, our sponsors today. W.GG, is that right?
Yeah, well, there's lower thirds that will be
Okay,
popping up. So
W.GG.
you just have to mention W.GG and
The porn one.
unnamed
sports betting
gambling
one.
website.
One win.
Thank you, One Win, for your...
Letting us bet on porn.
Thank you for letting us bet on the WWE, a totally real sport.
Talk about we have, after all batch recordings, we record a Patreon only podcast where we talk about
Fuck. We were supposed to have food for that. God damn it.
If you wanna,
I thought that's the thing you made.
if you wanna watch
show
us,
us eating.
no.
Talking.
I
if
think
you
that was just last time.
Oh, okay.
if you wanna watch,
We ate every time.
if you wanna watch us have a circle jerk, you have to pay us money on Patreon. There's no circle jerk. I lied. It's just us talking, but maybe a little
Maybe
closer.
we'll call it the circle jerk. Our posts, our after show.
It's just us holding hands and talking.
Praying.
All right, and then you have to tell someone to do something as like the thing for me to cut on.
Adam.
It's dark.
So
It's-
earthy.
It's
I think I remember liking this, right?
You probably did, but with the amount of alcohol sweating out of your body currently.
Tastes like burnt bread.
Nope,
Nope,
that's my
nope.
shot. Which honestly, whoa, hey. Can't wait for that to be the main taste outside of fucking screwball.
It might work. It might be like toasted peanut butter.